Thank you for calling KM Aesthetics, another innovative and cutting-edge studio by K. McCunis.
Good morning, it's Kelly Williams and this is the Kelly Williams Show. Woo!
Yay.
All right, I am here live with these really furry lips, which I always love this little pillow. We are at the fabulous, gorgeous new KM studio right here in Houston, Texas. Hey, Wendy. And I'm with Alex McCunis and Alex.
When did we get married?
Yeah, y'all got to do it the opposite.
Yeah.
Kay McCunis and Alex, what is your last name?
Marichelle.
Marichelle.
Yeah.
It is?
It's real,
Yeah,
it's real.
it's real.
Okay, well that's Alex Marichelle.
What were you calling me all year, Smith?
No, I wasn't. So this is really exciting that we're at their brand new studio in Houston. And okay guys, so Kate, everybody knows you. You've been in business. You're an award-winning aesthetics nurse, like huge awards. I mean, it's really amazing. How long have you been an aesthetic nurse?
I've been a nurse for over 25 years
Yeah.
and been doing aesthetics for over 10 years.
Okay, excellent. So tell us a little bit about some of the awards you've won, because you just won another one like last month or a couple of months ago.
Well, it's Aesthetic Everything, so it's an award that they it's patient based, so you're nominated.
Awesome. That's incredible. Okay, so
It's an honor.
how long have you been in this location? Because this is a little bit more in the medical center area.
Yes, it is.
How long have y'all been here?
About 3 months now? About
3
3 months. We opened up in April.
Yeah, because I remember coming to visit and just couldn't get over really how easy it was to get here and how beautiful everything is. But of course, that's your taste. It's always great. I mean, it doesn't feel like a doctor's office or a aesthetics nurse's place or a clinic. It does not have that feel. I mean, look at all the cute. I always love everything in y'all's offices because it's always so fun and very kind of hip and groovy and fun. And you just want to come sit on the couch and have coffee, really. That's all I'm here for. I'm just going to have
Well, of
coffee and
course.
sit on the
We can do that
couch.
all day long.
That's right, exactly. Okay, so Kate, tell us a little bit about, you do all kind of things
Yes, we do.
at this location. Can you tell us a little bit about what you do and speak a little louder?
We do all dermal fillers. We do Botox fillers, not just Botox. We do Xeomin. We do the new neurotoxin, which is
Javo.
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 We don't know how to pronounce it.
I know, but
Yeah.
it's a new one and it's a good one. And we also do just sport. So we're doing
That's it. This is the
It's
brand new
it's
one.
the new tox.
Yeah, new talks. I love that. New talks.
So again, we do all dermal fillers. We do PRP for your face, for your hair. We do microneedling, hydrofacials, and we do everything.
Yeah, I mean,
And dermaplaning. We do dermaplaning too.
yeah. So if you're looking for a place to go where you can get all of these things done, you don't have to go to 4 or 5 locations, which a lot of people tend to do because they want to go to the best person who does that, the best person who does that. You're the best person that does all of these things. You have medical directors and doctors that you work with, actually, that are on your team and staff.
Yes,
Can
I
you
do.
tell us about those people?
I have one doctor that works with us. He's coined Houston Hot Dog, which is Dr. Francisco Buesa.
Love
And-
Dr.
and
Buesa.
He's in the building with us.
A couple
And
floors above.
Yeah.
We have a new medical director, Dr. Hurd, and he's actually right next door to us. So he's a really gallant guy, a real nice gentleman. And then Dr. Powell. Dr. Powell is still our medical director from once we were training all of the liposuction. We'll be doing veins, so he's training Frankie and those guys how to how to do veins, and we have a new addition to our family, which is Brian Seabolt.
Yeah, I'm excited to meet Brian.
And he's a physician's assistant.
He's a physician assistant. Does he work in this location?
Yes, he does.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so tell us a little bit about, a lot of people, especially from the age of about 25, 30, up to 90, get Botox or fillers. Tell us a little bit about Botox, and if somebody has never gotten it before, if you've never gotten it before, we want to find out, how long does it last?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of what is the procedure for that? Because a lot of people get nervous and scared.
Right.
So we want to ask you kind of, tell us a little bit about if somebody's coming in here for Botox, what are the steps?
So they come in, it's a consultation. So the consultation process steps in. Typically our physician's assistant or the doctor will see them initially, and then we go over the consultation, decide what they want, what their needs and wants are, and basically ask what they're wanting, their facial assessment. And if they decide they want Botox or Xeomin or Jeuveau or Dysport, then we have all those products that they can get, and it's quick and fast.
Yeah, and the
It's
thing
not
is
a
that
long procedure.
y'all give free consultations.
Absolutely, consultations
So,
are free.
what is a contact number for somebody to call to schedule their free consultation?
So for this one, it's the same, only a couple digits off. It's 713, and it's LIP 5601.
Lip 5601.
547-5601.
Okay, great. So, Alex, you've gotten Mantox,
I
right?
have. Mantox, Botox, I've had
Brotox,
pretty much
that's what it
everything.
is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, man talk, that's not a bad one.
I like
I like
Mantox.
that.
Exactly. What do you think was the difference before you got it, and really the reason you wanted it? A lot of men get scared off thinking, it's not really a man thing. I don't know if I'm being silly, asking about this. Tell us a little bit about why you did it at first and what the results were.
Well, she made me do it for starters. I had no
Chase
choice.
them around.
I really had no choice.
All over
Yeah,
the place.
But,
exactly.
no, basically I had never done it, and she actually did convince me to try it, and I saw the results. You start looking at yourself, guys look at yourself in the mirror, you start doing this, it's
time.
it's time, it's time. So when I had it done, then we moved to fillers, and then we moved to other procedures that enhance your face, and it's your real estate. So guys, if you're in car sales, if you're a real estate agent, if you're constantly in front of the public, political guys are now doing it. You want to look good. It's just no different than maintaining your haircut, getting your nails done. Guys, I don't know if you get pedicures or not.
You should.
I do, you should.
Yeah.
But the face is no different. So if you're in front of the public, you want to look good. You want to look refreshed. You don't want to look like you just crawled out of a sewer the day before to sell me a car, and that's not going to work.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, and we might have a guest in just a minute, because it's actually one of your patients
Absolutely.
has walked through the door, which is actually one of my very good friends and my co-host on our new show on 99.5 FM. It's
Yay.
Angie Mertens right there.
Awesome.
So Angie, we're gonna have you come sit in a minute. Alex, how old do you think, just on a man's thought, what is the age that a guy should start kind of considering some, really start taking care of their skin, or maybe doing some fillers
Actually,
or Botox?
in the 20s, guys should start taking care of their skin in their early 20s. If you're going to start to do Botox and maintain, you want to do that right at about 30. The more muscle you use in your facial expressions, that's just going to wear and tear, as she puts it. It's a belt, a leather belt. If you imagine that bending back and forth, finally you're going to get that wear, and that wear and tear is just going to be hard to get rid of. But once you start maintaining it at an early age, you'll look better through your 40s and 50s, and you won't have to play catch up.
Yeah.
So basically, you should be able to do that in your 30s. Start looking at doing that.
Okay, awesome. So, okay, how often does it, should somebody, if they start on Botox or fillers, and I know it's on an individual basis, you've told me that before, but what is kind of a good idea of somebody who's never gotten it and wants to get it? What is the what is the rate and how often somebody needs to get it done?
So any neurotoxin lasts for about 3 to 4 months.
3 to 4 months.
So then
Okay.
once your muscles are basically put to sleep for those 3 to 4 months, then your muscles wake back up, and when they wake back up, they remember the motion. So the goal is for it not to remember the motion. So really, you should come in every 3 to 4 months. It can last a little bit longer. It just depends on the person, but every 3 to 4 months.
Yeah.
And also, you want to do enough to see a difference, not so little you don't see a difference. But you also want to do enough that you don't look artificial or plastic. I always say you want to look natural, never plastic, drastic, or unreal. So.
Yeah, drastic or plastic.
It's not a good thing.
It's not a good
No.
thing, people. So if you're doing that over too much,
Right.
don't do it. Stop.
Right.
Or come here to Kay. Okay, Kay, so this was the brand new called Newtox. Tell us a little bit about this and why this is going to be so great.
Well, it's just a new neurotoxin that's out. It's a pure form of the same neurotoxin, Botox. And I mean, it just came out. It's supposed to react a little bit quicker. It's supposed to last a little bit longer, but it's new
nice.
to all of us. So we're all trying it now. And it seems to be working wonders.
So bionic Botox, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The big BB.
Yeah. Awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so Angie, you want to come sit just a minute really quickly and tell us a little bit about, just kind of step in here about your experience, because you had not been to Kay before, and this was your first visit with her. Is that correct?
Well, this is my second, but
Well, this is
I had
but
been
your
first
one.
visit,
Your
right.
first visit was
Right.
last week or something.
Before, yeah.
Angie actually was newly crowned Ms. South Texas, and so she's going to be competing for the national crown in August. And so you look darling today.
She did. Fabulous.
And so, Angie, tell us about. Had you ever had Botox done before?
Well, Kay was just talking about, I had Botox done, but you know, I was a little poor, so I did just a tiny bit, you know, and it wasn't really enough to make a difference. So she just stated that don't do too little or it's useless, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, you're paying by the unit, and I was just kind of like, I just need 20 units, you know,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, no, and this is a really good point, because people want to talk to Kane a little bit about the cost, because a lot of people who are hesitant to try it, they're going, I can't afford it. I can't afford enough. And like Angie just said, you know, Kay said, if you do too little, you're pretty much wasting your money. You want to do something that's going to make a difference and last a little while.
Right.
So you had told me that, and your skin looks amazing. You had told me that Kay they had filled some lines in your forehead, which is a common thing for a lot of people.
Yes, I have a huge line right here. And, you know, I was on TV last year and can't believe, you know, all these like really nice comments were being written on the thing. And then one girl goes, but those forehead wrinkles though. And I was like, seriously?
Wow.
And so then of course that's all I could see. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I try not to like really pay attention to what people say, you know, but that one thing, and I was like, really, now that's all I can see. And
Yeah.
now I can't see.
No, it's gone. It's gone. You did a great job. It looks
Although I have
amazing.
super,
Fabulous.
super expressive eyes. So
Yeah.
I was like, I'm sure I'll just wrinkle that right back
Yeah.
up.
No, it's awesome.
And then I also had that new,
She had Botox.
The
right,
Newtox.
right
Okay.
here. So that's
Yeah.
fabulous then.
It's awesome. It's amazing. You look wonderful. So Kay, tell us a little bit about if somebody is thinking about getting Botox and they are looking at how much they need to put aside or how much they need to budget for it. Give us just an overall cost of where the cost kind of starts for enough, and then, you know, I mean, I guess it's limitless, really, depending on
It's
somebody.
limitless
But
and depends on the areas that you're looking at.
Okay.
I mean, you could look at $200 or $300 per area, possibly. I mean, that's just throwing that out there. But think about what you do every day. Who goes to Starbucks every day and gets coffee?
yeah,
So add that up times 30 days. You've already bought yourself an area.
yeah, exactly.
So if you have to prioritize what's important. Protect
right.
the vessel that you have. You only have one.
That's
It's
right.
the most important investment you have. The most important real estate you have is what you wear.
Yeah.
You are.
And Bobby, hey Bobby, boy and Bobby, hey guys, they said they love you. Oh, and me, yay! Hi y'all, we love you too. Okay, so thank you, Angie, so
I want
much.
to show one thing that I think is really cool. Is that,
Yes.
you know, I have no eyes.
Yes.
Especially today, because I'm going to get my eyelashes done and I have no eyes, no mascara or anything on. So surprise me on Kelly's show. Is it Botox or whatever that raises your eyebrows?
Botox raises your eyebrows.
So-
Or when you inject it in this area, you're
Right.
elevating. When you're injecting it in the forehead, you're depressing a little bit. When you do it around the eye area, it opens the eye area up.
It's really
So-
interesting.
So this little arch to my eyes that I have right now that I don't normally have
Yeah.
is really cool because I still have the eyes, but it's way more than I
You look
normally
awake.
have.
You look awake now.
I look finally awake.
Exactly. No, and that's important for people to know because a lot of people will tend to do research into eyelid surgery. Thinking that their eyes are drooping and that's maybe what's causing their eyes not to be open so much. However, if you call Kay for your free consultation and she can look at kind of what's happening with your eyelids, or maybe there's an easier fix that's not surgical that you can get to help kind of open up your eyes and do that kind of thing like she did with Angie. That's a very big deal to people,
Yes, it
to
is.
have non-surgical options, which is what you
Right.
give them.
Right. But doesn't negate possibly a surgical option, but it maybe will lessen that time before you have to do it. So that's
Absolutely, absolutely. And people want affordable options that are not surgical.
Right.
It's very important for people to have those options. Okay, Angie, thank you so much for being here. You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
Okay, Alex, can you
Alex.
visit with us a little more?
I'm busy.
Come on.
You're busy.
It's taking pictures.
Okay, so guys, what is PRP hair growth? Because I think we've talked about this a little bit before last year on the Kelly Williams
We did.
show. Tell us a little bit about what that is, because hair growth or hair loss, things like this that does it have anything to do with that?
It does. It wakes up dormant hair. So
Okay.
it's platelet-rich plasma.
Okay.
So what we do is you draw your blood, you spin it down, you're getting the platelets from that blood, and then you're re-injecting it basically in the scalp, and you're microneedling it in the scalp.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
typically several treatments. It's usually about 4 to 6 weeks apart, but you definitely see the hair growth.
Yeah. And what's amazing to this, if you haven't noticed on TV commercials it's really ramped up over the past year and a half. Hair growth options, products that will grow your hair, prevent hair loss. Here is another natural way.
Right.
Without chemicals, it's literally using your own platelets in your own blood to help regrow or stop hair loss. I mean, all these things. This is very important. This is very cool. How long have y'all been doing this?
3 years?
About 3 years or so.
3 years.
Yeah. Alex, have you done it? Have you known anybody personally that's done it while y'all have been doing this treatment?
So I've done it before. Basically, we did the same thing. We spun my blood down. We injected. We actually microneedled it on the crown of my head, and basically, I didn't maintain it. So, but for the first 10 days, I did see hair growth. So, valuable lesson. You got to maintain.
Wow.
Mhm.
So this time around, we've done it again. So basically, we're looking at just doing the crown up to the top. So we did that about a couple weeks ago. We'll be posting before and after pictures so
Wonderful.
guys can actually see, the results of what it takes, how long it takes, and it really wasn't that painful. But again, beauty is pain. So
Yeah, well,
He
Maintain.
loves pain.
Exactly,
He loves
exactly.
pain.
well, for people that are scared or concerned that it is too painful, it's not.
it's not at
No.
all.
And a lot of times everything has a little bit of pain, and that's okay to say because it's being honest.
Being
You know,
realistic.
you don't want to tell somebody it doesn't hurt at all. You're not going
Right.
to explain. Well, that's wrong. But the good thing is it's not a lot.
No.
Anybody could deal with it. Is it just ibuprofen or something after? I mean,
Yeah,
what
just
there you go.
ibuprofen. I mean, it's not a long lasting hurt. It's just like getting a flu shot.
Yeah.
We go in and we do several small injections in the forehead, not in the forehead, I'm sorry, in the crown. And then we move towards the forehead up to the front. And the procedure probably took about 30 minutes,
30
not that
minutes.
long. And that included spinning, drawing the blood, spinning it down, and didn't take that long.
And that's incredible.
Right.
Okay, so y'all also do, besides Botox and Nutox and everything else in the hair replacement, rejuvenation stuff, you do chemical pills and facials.
Yes.
One of the things that I'm excited to come try, that I'd love to do a live show on, is your hydrofacial.
Yes.
I actually have had people ask me about that since y'all talked about it on the show.
Mhm.
Tell us a little bit about the hydrofacials.
So it's a hydrofacial.
Hydrofacial.
This one is.
Okay.
And what it is, it's a medical facial. It does extractions by suction. So it removes your blackheads and whiteheads, and it infuses glycolic and antioxidants into your pores. Plus, we have other things that we infuse: growth factors, vitamin C, brightenol to help with the brightening the skin. So it's an amazing facial. It's a Hollywood facial.
Yeah, Hollywood.
And then you get to see everything that came out of your pores in a little jar, so it's really fun.
Yeah, I won't want to see that, but thank you for that. Yeah. No, I mean, that's incredible. What is the time frame on those kind of facials?
Just a basic one is about 30 minutes, but they can
Okay.
last all the way up to an hour.
Okay. Is the hydro facial something that somebody can do at their lunchtime?
Absolutely.
Okay, so this is really
There's
good
no
to know.
downtime to it.
Yeah, there's no downtime. Okay, this is great. So all of your makeup would need to be off,
Or
you
we
need to do
take
some
it
of
off.
this to make sure you get the best results, right?
But we also cleanse your face.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, that's
it's not
good.
a big deal.
What about chemical peels? A lot of people like them, but I know that some of them, you do have a little bit of downtime, you know, about being in the sun or things like that. Tell us a little bit about those.
It depends on the chemical peel that you get.
Okay.
You can get a mild chemical peel. You can get a little more aggressive chemical peel. We have our signature KM chemical
Say
peel.
that 3 times
I know,
fast.
right? So we have our signature ones, and so again, they're custom made for us. And I mean, some of them you can peel and slough, but it's not like a TCA peel where it's
Okay.
peeling all
Yeah.
your layers of your skin off. But you will slough a little bit.
Okay.
It depends on your skin.
Yeah. And are chemical peels usually just one time, or do you really need to make sure you set time to have them done like every 3 weeks? What is the time
No,
frame?
I'd say once every. I mean, it depends on the person, but you could do one and then come back in about 6 to 8 weeks and do it if you
Oh,
want to.
okay.
You know,
So
but
there's
you
a little bit
have
of
to.
downtime.
But
Okay.
the more you slough off, you're sloughing off dead skin, which we need to exfoliate. Your
Absolutely.
skin will pop and glow.
Yeah, absolutely. Alex, have you ever had chemical peels?
I have.
Do you like them?
I do. Just don't go out in the sun afterwards.
Right.
Don't go out.
That's right. And also, just don't go out for a few days.
It
Exactly.
was never that
But
bad.
they-
It was never that bad.
But they do work. They're
Yes, they
for what kind of skin issues are chemical peels good for?
Any skin.
Any skin.
Any skin. There's
So it's
not.
just if you want to refresh,
Right,
or if you're
exactly.
having acne problems,
Yeah.
or you're having rosacea. I mean, are chemical
yeah,
peels
well,
good for these kind of things?
I mean, you're going to basically slough off the dead skin, and you're going
Okay.
to help with acne because you're helping bring all the impurities out to the surface.
Yeah.
So anybody can do it, from
Okay,
light
that's-
skin to dark skin.
Yeah,
There's no-
that's really good to know. Okay, so y'all have always been involved with charity organizations, which is a really big deal. That you give back so much. Tell us a little bit about some of the organizations that y'all are involved in, and how we could get involved with them as well.
Well, sure. We're going to plug our friend, Boy and Bobby.
Mhm.
They've started their organization called Red Production, and it's not just your typical AIDS foundation. They're actually going out and teaching people how not to contract HIV and how to be HIV free. So they've gotten a lot of attention just because they want to go out and educate people, and it's not just gay men, but I mean you have women, men, children, and these guys are focusing on children that they have no control over getting HIV, but they have to deal with it. So a lot of these cases, they go out and they've done a lot of functions, a lot of events, and we've been a part of that, and we just love what they do. So they're extremely helpful. They're very educative, and they're very passionate about what they do. Manuel is another friend of ours. They do a lot of events for the Arthritis Foundation. So he does a lot of these fashion shows that he puts up. So we like to participate and basically help them raise money, because if it's a good cause, why shouldn't you do it?
Absolutely, and it's just a really wonderful way to give back. Now, hashtag the Red Production.
Hashtag Red Production.
And then Manuel's is One World.
When
When Worlds Collide.
When Worlds Collide. Fashion shows. So
And we're
these
also
are.
sponsoring Jessica Bador.
Oh yeah,
Did hers last year for the Heels and High Water. Come Heels or High Water.
that's right.
And we're
Which
going to do it again this year.
that's right. Which helps
Harvey victims.
Harvey victims and hurricane victims
Yes.
all over the country.
Exactly.
With the Cajun Navy, they partner with Britmore Rescue, and helping people. So those three charities are really wonderful, which are really making a difference in the communities, not even just local, but
and they're,
all over.
They're just your typical Houstonians that
Yeah.
they just want to help. They wanna help.
Absolutely.
And we're about to partner with another team that's going to do the Humane Society. It's the Humane
Oh, I
Society.
love that.
Yep.
I love that. Okay, so Kay and Alex, how does somebody get in touch with you to come get their free consultation, and how can we follow you on social media?
Well, social media we'll be blasting. So we'll be blasting out specials. If you are watching, Facebook Live or any of our sites there, you'll get a discount. Come in. You can reach us by our phone number 713 LIP 5601. If you still call the beautiful number, which is LIP 5656, you'll still be able to reach us.
Okay, great.
And Instagram is huge. We'll have a lot of postings where we're going to do a lot of procedures there. PRP is going to be one of them, so we'll be posting live stuff on Instagram as well.
Wonderful.
Facebook and Twitter. We're on all of them.
Facebook.
Yes.
Okay, so great. So Kay and Alex, thank y'all so much for having me today.
Thank you.
I'm excited. Maybe our next show next month we could come and do maybe a live hydrofacial or something.
Absolutely.
Like that. That would be really wonderful. Okay, guys. So if you have questions about Botox, Nutox, skin procedures, you have questions on hair, rejuvenation, anything like that, these are the people you need to contact. Award-winning aesthetic nurse right here, one of the best in the country. And so they are located right here in Houston. What is your address?
Here it's going to be 1315 St. Joseph's Parkway. We're right next door to the St. Joseph's Hospital.
That's right. And you park in the garage and you
Park
literally
in the
just
garage,
go through.
literally come on up.
the
We'll
elevator.
validate your parking so you don't have to worry about paid parking. We'll take care of that for you, and then
Awesome.
just come in and get what you got to get done.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, we're excited. So thank you for watching today, and stay tuned. You will see them next month on the Kelly Williams Show.